IEBC chairman Wafula Chebukati is in trouble. He is in very serious trouble, and Kenyans don't care. Many Kenyans are saying, we suffered last year, we suffered in August, as you released fake results, we suffered. We suffered emotionally. Some of us have never recovered. Kwa hivyo kula dawa yako sahi. Now, why am I saying Chebukati is in trouble? Well, he has got very many problems. Actually, he's between the proverbial rock and a very, very hard place. Chebukati's reputation as a person is in tatters. Okay? So that means if he resigns and goes home, atapata job wapi? Even his private practice, would you hire Chebukati as your lawyer? Would you? There's your answer. Now, there are reports that what has been happening is that as chairman of IEBC, he has been throwing some lucrative deals in the direction of his law firm. So perhaps one can try and imagine that maybe he'll get government contracts. Hapana? Nope. The government side is very, very angry with him. Why are they angry with him? They're angry with him because hakuwa na msimamo. When he was at the IEBC, he was not firmly on the side of the government. There are one or two occasions when he gave some people in government heart attacks, literally. Once he came out with a statement that the IEBC was not prepared for the elections. And that was on the eve of the repeat elections. And then most of the other time, he has stood firmly on the side of the government. So he has been flip-flopping, jumping from one side to the other, ana msimamo. Because what he should have done, he should have made a decision. If he's firmly on the government side to help Jubilee rig the election, angekaa hapo damu. You'd have stuck solidly on that side. But it appears that Bwana Chebukati used to have, or rather used to change his mind one way or the other very regularly. Chebukati is like this girl you're trying to seduce, and you think ameingia box kabisa, then suddenly she changes her mind. And it gets very confusing, because one minute she says she thinks she loves you, then the other minute she says she definitely hates you. Gosh, make up your mind. One minute she says she thinks she likes you, then after a few minutes she says she definitely does not like you. Now, I'm just using this as an illustration to bring out the fact that this kind of characters are very annoying to both sides. And that was your typical, classic Chebukati. But actually, Chebukati's problems are much more serious than that. Okay? Why do I say that? I say that because various legal sources have told me that there are very many criminal offenses Chebukati and his commissioners can be charged for. Criminal, not civil. And these are the kind of charges where it will be very easy to get evidence. I mean, the evidence is already out there. It's just a matter of compiling the evidence. Pop, Chebukati in prison. Indeed, in an interview yesterday that James Orengo gave to KTN, he said that actually there are very, very strong grounds to institute criminal proceedings against the IEBC commissioners, and especially Bwana Chebukati. And then to make matters worse, yesterday Chebukati made a very serious blunder, a very serious political blunder. He said he will not resign until he's given a good send-off, a good package. That means all his income, all his salary and benefits until the time when his term was supposed to expire. That's something like 5 years' salary or something like that. The total bill to the Kenyan taxpayer runs into hundreds of millions. Now, why is that a serious political blunder? I mean, let's look at it very practically. You have a case where this worker has embezzled funds from your company, or maybe has just not been able to fulfill his responsibilities. he has done nothing in the company. It has been a waste of time and a waste of funds for your company. Yeah, and then he tells you that as per our contract, I cannot leave just like that. Yeah, you have to compensate me. Now, if it is written down in a contract, of course it is legally binding, but that is political suicide. It is political suicide because any worker who approaches a boss in this manner and they know how they've messed up is just an idiot. Is an idiot because all the boss will do is they will do everything in their power to make sure that they do not pay this horrible man even a single cent. They could decide to call the cops and open criminal proceedings against you, yeah, for the funds you've embezzled. Maybe before they had it in their mind, okay, fine, this guy's embezzled funds, I don't have the time to keep running to courts, etc., so let him just go. And then now, instead of going, you come and you tell them, no, I can't go, I need a package. The guy will change his mind and decide, fine, let me prosecute this guy. Your boss will be so angry that they'll be willing to go out of their way and waste time in courts to deal with you. Yeah, because that is impunity. You rob me and then you ask me for settlement? Aye. As our Kamba brothers would say, woka mono, mwa, woka mono. Loosely translated, you're just too much. Okay? Now we'll go on a brief commercial break. I'll be back in a jiffy. Welcome back. Now the latest information is that Chiloba has reached out to the DP Ruto camp, for help. Now this is very interesting. Why do I say it is interesting? I say it is interesting because every day it's becoming very clear that the three resignations, the three initial resignations of the commissioners that have thrown the IEBC into this crisis in the first place, must have been remote controlled. What do I mean remote controlled? The people who back those guys, their political godfathers, instructed them, hand in your resignations. Okay? When you resign, there's no package. Yeah? So maybe that's the first question that I've asked this godfather. Sasa pesa yetu? And then the answer might have come back something like this. Do you want to resign in peace or do you want to go to jail? Now that one is a no-brainer. So you resign quickly. So it would appear that what is happening here is politics at a very high level is being played out. And then Chebukati has been caught in the middle. So very late in the day, Chebukati, when he realizes that his goose is cooked, he now starts reaching out to those people he gave favors, his political friends, so to speak. So the latest rumor is that he has reached out to DP Ruto camp. Now, I'm just amazed at how blind a person can be. Okay? Because the first rule in this game is never make a deal with a politician. I mean, history has proved time and time again. You don't just make deals with politicians. I mean, let me give you a simple example. Even people who supply products and services to politicians during campaigns, yeah, those who are wise, will never deliver unless they are paid cash up front. At the very least, cash on delivery. In fact, cash on delivery is dangerous because you could print all these posters and then the MP says, or the politician says, if you don't deliver those posters, I'm not paying for them. You can stay with them. So where will you be? You've already spent money printing these things. Politicians are known to do that. Politicians are very evil people. So those who are wise, before I print your posters, I want cash up front. Yeah? The whole amount. Yeah? At the very least, a huge percentage down payment. More than 50%. If you're wise and you want to deal with politicians, that's how the game is played. Now, if suppliers cannot trust a politician in such a small thing as getting paid, you want to go trust a politician in a deal you made? The politician smiles at you, laughs with you, and tells you you're such a great person, and you believe them. Wow. I really feel pity for you. And so what it would appear is that the 3 commissioners who have resigned had solid political backing. Yeah, had a solid godfather on the political realm. Yeah, somebody very powerful. Now, Chebukati and company apparently did not have such a powerful backer. Yeah, but what they had were friends in quotes in the political circle. So they thought they were safe because they know so and so. So and so has told me I'm doing a good job. So and so likes me, so I'm okay. And all these people they're talking about calling so and so are politicians. Gosh. Oh, pole sana. Now for starters, the main reason why approaching the DP Ruto camp, if this is true, was a very wrong move, is first of all that camp cannot help you. Where the IEBC is now, nobody can help them, no matter how powerful that person is. Because seriously, what does Chebukati want DP Ruto camp to do? To tell everybody to shut up and ignore the IEBC? To tell those who may be preparing criminal charges against the commissioners to forget it, to just abandon their plans. They think because DP Ruto is a rich man, they want DP Ruto to pay them their packages, yeah, the hundreds of millions from his pocket or something, yeah, so that they have a golden parachute, in leaving IEBC. No, the bottom line is very simple. These commissioners are just frying themselves in their own fat. In the frying pan, they prepared themselves. Yeah? In the fat, they poured into that frying pan themselves. Yeah? And put themselves inside that frying pan. Yeah? And they did that at a time when there was no fire. But now somebody has lit the gas flame. So it is getting very hot. Yeah? So they are frying in their own fat. And really, there's no way out. Lazima watapikwa. Yeah? Na lazima wataiva. Now it is okay to be naive. But to be naive in politics, is deadly. Yeah, it can be fatal. Yeah, indeed, in most cases, it is usually fatal. Now, there's one other very major concern, which indeed is much more important even than this Chebukati drama. Yeah, and that is the fact that it would seem to a vast majority of Kenyans that what somebody is trying to do is that they're trying to bury evidence. What do I mean? At the time the first 3 commissioners resigned, there was supposed to be an audit at the IEBC. Now, what is an audit? An audit is like a post-mortem, yeah, to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, payments made, payments received, blah, 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 what happened, what did not happen, equipment that was purchased that was not used, why was it not used? You answer those questions. Yeah. Now, of course, if this audit was done properly, what would come out from the audit, let me just spell it out for you. What would come out from the audit would be a very simple fact, that the current Jubilee government was not validly elected into office. That's what would come out. Now, that may not be news to a lot of Kenyans, but the issue here is that an audit would produce something called solid, rock solid evidence on the same. So it would appear what the strategy here is, get the commissioners to resign, get everybody out of office, end of story. Because who will do the audit when there are no commissioners? Then we focus on new commissioners coming in. When they come in, they're supposed to clean house, give them time. Meanwhile, we forget completely about any audit. So nobody's going to get any evidence of what really happened last August. Nobody's going to get any evidence of what really happened last October 26th. All that will be gone, finished, destroyed, kaput. My friends, there's increasing evidence to suggest that that is exactly what is happening at the IEBC. Even as we cheer Chebukati's downfall and the others, our attention is deliberately being taken away from where it should be. Because the issue is not Chebukati going. He will go, yes, but that's not the issue. The issue is this internal audit. And that should be the priority. And I have a funny feeling it will not be the priority. The priority will be to play on the emotions of the public, and deal with Chebukati. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.